It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful.
The foundry's a wreck. There's nothing left to guard. Oh, good for God's sake.
Don't touch me. Let's crack it open.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Softer than a whisper.
What a day. On tippy toes. Easy.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Well, some spirits do communicate in a rather obtuse manner. It could be invaluable.
Once we see sun like the dawn of the day.
Squeezed their guts out of their ears like an overfilled sausage. Well, my cousin saw.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
The only moment you're living in is this one.
Breeze must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and metal screeches. Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
Should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
The only moment you're living in is this one. Worry about the next when it comes.
Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic scale.
That might be worth a look.
Fine jewels and ornaments, handcrafted by the masters of Athkatla. Upstairs, chromatic scale, the finest purveyors of musical instruments in Faerun.
Drab attire?
Lackluster skin? My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself. Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself. A skeleton would be more accurate. You have good bones, darling. You just need decoration, and you're in the right place. Remember, a life without glitter is no life at all. Take care now.
For the discerning musician and the sophisticated bard, we supply the tools, you make the music.
A customer. Come, Docha. You look like someone who knows their way around a lute. Or perhaps you enjoy the drums. Flute? No. Lyre. Oh. Well, no matter. My instruments make the most splendid of gifts. I'm sure you'll find something for even the most contrary of bards. Thank you for coming to my little shop. I hope you have a wondrous day.
You're just as rich as the day I married you.
Those clanking great steel watches.
He has twice the kills you did at that age. He knows the 7 major arteries, the blind spots, everything. That mind flare is done for. Forgive me, I was speaking to myself. A habit solitude has encouraged. Galbraith Stredivas, Mind Flayer Hunter. My son is tracking one of the beasts as we speak. You don't know my boy. He's twice the hunter I am and the best son a man could ask for. I'd be by his side, but an Illithid trap left me retired. Permanently. My son has taken up the mantle. He fights tooth and nail every single day. I only pray it's enough. That I've done enough. It is rare to meet someone who doesn't fear mind flayers. You remind me of an old friend. A hero of his time. Here. He gifted me this. Call it thanks for setting me at ease. They won't win, you know. The mind flayers. Not with my son fighting the good fight. And you.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
How delicious. Just like old times, quietly.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I'm just waiting.
Be careful. There are traps about. Be careful. There are traps about. Be careful. There are traps about. Traps? How considerate. Be careful. There are traps about. dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Traps. How considerate.
I've got a long road ahead.
Shall we?
Still breathing, despite everything. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Let's move.
Keep your distance, darling. Tricks.
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Someone there?
No time to rest.
Spent a lot of time in this park as a boy, battling imaginary monsters.
So, before you were Blade of the Frontiers, you were Pointy Stick of the Park. How did the imaginary monsters compare with the real thing?
The monsters of my play fights were strong, vicious. Trolls with hulking muscles, werewolves with sharpened fangs. But the greatest villains I faced as the Blade, they look more like you and me than they do the beasts of my fantasies.
6 children, 4 adults. They've been in a squeeze.
Too busy to chat, I'm afraid. This walk must be completed.
You know, I've never seen this place in the daylight before.
I always loved this park. Spent a lot of time here as a boy battling imaginary monsters.
Oh. I was going to say it looks wretched. The dark hid all the kitschy details.
If you happen to see my husband, do trip him up for me. Every day we do this bloody walk, and every day he wanders off.
How'd you know there was a fight here? Yes, Rella. Please!
Fine. My big brother was here when it happened.
To life and living. Compliments of Stony and Boney.
He killed all the bad guys.
Who'd have thought a werewolf could be written so... You fools. Obviously Dusk was the story's best character. The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivered it in spades. I think next time we'll hold our meeting inside. What did we think of the story's ending? The book ended too soon. There was plenty of dust left to explore. What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk.
Amicus Anima.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. 2 heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling. Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. 2 heroes on the hunt for justice. No matter the cost, all the Tall One had to do was say yes. The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be.
decapitated.
Decapitated. Hands down. It's quicker. You. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. Considering?
Nice view from up here. It'll be nicer if you move along.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I can sneak in here. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
Careful, I bite. A crooked touch.
Looking ahead.
The printing block has never been so hot.
Hop, hop.
Yes, love.
Not like that, you old goat.
Sorry.
Didn't anyone teach you to sweep towards the door? Need more business than this to keep the place afloat? Maybe if you didn't eat enough for 3, Balin, you glutton.
Sorry, Derek.
It's you. I never forget a face. Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life. He's wrecking my head as always. Makes himself useful with a broom from time to time at least. Oh, sure. Cultists on the loose, a murderer hacking people to bits, and big metal freaks stomping hither, thither, and yon. Couldn't be more delighted. Go on then.
It's Bone Cloaks. I'm Balin. Hello. Nice to meet you. We sell all sorts of ingredients and goods.
Go on, Balin. Get on with it then.
Simple.
Can't give up now.
What now? Oh, for a skeleton key.
Best get going.
Watch your back. Should be easy.
It's you. I never forget a face. Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life.
Freeze, get them right here! The printing block has never been so hot!
Behold! The sacred illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Back off, chop, you're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows?
I'm apoplectic, furious!
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
Yeah! I mean, yeah, verily, behold and stuff. Just like Astondo the Greater says.
The printing block has never been so hot! Sandals, sandals, where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Come to gawk at the busted steel watcher too? I feel kinda sorry for it.
Oh, yeah? Remember?
Nothing springs to mind.
You're fine.
If you had to pick one for a night of passion,
The one with that dink in his chest plate. I'd give him a few more of those if he catch my drift.
oh, not to. I'm standing downwind.
Wait! If you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed? I don't. Don't see the point. Staying informed is...
I'm telling you.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
I'm not. My husband was an arse.
But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh. Of course. Come back anytime. You won't find fresher. Flowers, every color of the rainbow, right here.
Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead. But I won't be long, I promise. My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy. But I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch. Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meum. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please. The Mortarch said the same thing. But I miss him. A lot. Fine. I won't try again. For now, at least.
Freshly cooked. Fair, Garrett. Why was it you?
Here lies Arthur Bilfold, dedicated patron of unconventional arts.
They got him, honey. They got the bastard that did this to you.
You're not allowed to play. He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
Every color of the rainbow. Dressed in their eyes. So broad, swing.
That might be worth a look.
I will leave you for now.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you. You and me both. That's what I get for filching a baldy. The nutcase made me dig me own grave. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite. You know Baldy? I mean, I shouldn't have filched him. I'll never do it again. I'll prove it. The stone shit. Lord buried me with my haul. Take it all. And tell him I'm sorry.
To think a man lay buried beneath death's soil. It is an abomination of his will. You did well to free him.
They got the bad man, Mum, so we're safe now. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be okay.
I fear not, my child. Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
What? But for how long? Her rights will be set. The body made one with the soil. Try not to focus on the how or when.
Of course, Mortark.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
I know, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month. There's a priority fee, but not all of us have the barrels of gold to spare. Also,
7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves.
Lower City Mortuary, established 1486 DR. Funeral rites, coffins, embalming.
You steal from those resting in my garden and still expect an audience? Get out.
I understand. I will do what I can.
Lily. We can't leave her like this.
We won't, honey. We'll get her a coffin, I promise.
Brave and loyal Rocky, who saved his master from an ambush. Fearless Gordis, who would chase any prey and helped bring in our greatest trophies. Lionheart Xena, fierce watchdog. At night, no one dared to pass her post. Chief Houndmaster Paul, who trained our pack to perfection. Here lies the Houndmaster of the Durinbolds, surrounded by his loyal pack, good boys and girls all.
That might be worth a look.
Here lies Lord Gregorian Gorion, first High Constable of Baldur's Gate, the city's protector.
Hello. Very, very quiet. With ease.
Never a dull moment.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders. Then you'll be a long time standing. Now, you want to bump someone else to the back of the queue? Fine, but it'll cost you. Really? A man can't even work in peace now without being threatened, is it? Fine. They can pick it up at sunset. Now bugger off before I change my mind. How many coffins? Hells.
I won't bury Lily without a coffin. I refuse.
No one's suggesting that. You've just got to figure this out.
You did. You hear that, honey?
Lily was our world. Knowing that she'll be able to be put to rest properly makes things easier. Thank you.
I'll give it a shot.
Candle Hallow's tombstones.
Sorry, just a little bit longer. Sorry! Please come back again! Then will be back soon. Get ready to buy!
Dear gods, he's right. It's too late to stop it now.
Keep a blade close. Neither seen nor heard. Quick and quiet.
All right, what now? This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it. Circus clothes? What an end for Dribbles the Clown.
Talona? You want to let Talona loose in our city?
Poor sweet fool.
There's always some weird god or another they want to piss about with. Madness.
Get ready to buy!
Hello. Nice day for a walk. Look, I read that if you walk around the pub after each pint, you don't get a hangover. And if it's in the Gazette, it has to be true.
For everything you've got on you, and I'll give you 3 ounces.
I can think of a thing or two. Nothing good, though.
I'm never eating at the Elf Song again. You eaten at the Elf Song before? Awful, just awful. I had a stew there once that looked like it had a finger in it.
Hello? I wasn't expecting any guests.
Right here in the elf song. Sliced clean through Stelmane's neck.
I heard her guts are placed on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the elf song was haunted.
Lovely day for it. Wait, if you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed? I don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful.
What would you do with the decapitated head?
Gazette headquarters.
I'm still right here, you know.
We do know, thank you. Just don't care.
We This is Joel's house. No letters, no clerics, no herb sellers, no potion peddlers, and no steel watch.
Strongly worded letter you can break through a window, then
Violence, you see.
you better start acquiring a taste for it.
No one stopped me yet.
Pleasure.
I've got a long road ahead.
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other.
Why would they go to all that effort just to lie to us?
It's all...
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Great idea.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
We're lost, aren't we?
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
To the shadows. With pleasure.
Ever get bored of stuff,
Oh no. Purpose.
What to do?
What? No, never mind.
What's that?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Keep your blade close.
All right, what now?
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Oh no, you can't get involved.
I shouldn't have run away. I'm sorry.
Keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Gorotash has got to be paid.
Whatever happened here is none of our business. Or yours.
Some people truly have the blackest hearts. Poor mate.
Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
Look at this thing, Duba. It's still kind of scary. Only not really.
Those charms all sound a bit out of my... Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm not stupid. I know it's probably a scam. But what if it's not?
Charms, wards, abjuratory aids. Get them all right here. Protection, of course. Who knows the horrors these cultists have up their sleeves? Can't be too prepared. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Look, pal. You want a broadsheet? You'll have to wait. I'm taking my break. You got a problem with that? Talk to the Gazetteers Guild. I got rights, you know.
Property of Laura Burgors. Due to family circumstances, we are not accepting visitors at this time.
You're here. Does this mean you found my daughter? The flaming Vistal have no clue. Useless twats! No. She can't be dead. She can't be! How? Vanra! 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 Like...
Come on. If I can't sell broadsheets, I'll be
Why'd you make it so big then?
Private residence of Oliver Tafoco. If I'm not here, I'm waiting to greet you downstairs at Beehive Goods and Wares.
How delicious.
When you're older, you'll appreciate straight.
Let's move.
Due to the presence of prohibited substances and apparatus, this house has been reclaimed by order of Archduke Enver Gortash. Your vandalism has been spotted. An explanation is in order. You managed to calm the situation down, though next time it may not be so simple.
Blade at the ready.
Careful, I bite.
No one stopped me yet.
That's curious.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. What was taken is free to be reclaimed, and you are free to go.
City's going to shit.
Watch your back. Let's keep to the shadows. Easy.
Should report this to the Gazette.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Quiet. Let's go.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Ready. Quietly.
Never a dull moment.
Done yet? Don't even have any chunks to blow. It's all water.
Water?
Well, liquid anyway. Where's it all coming from? It was just the toes. No.
You keep skipping your breaks. Mr. Needle's gonna take mine away too. Just a bit of that and wine and mead.
We have to go back to the counting house. What were you thinking?
Don't be a dry shite. No one will.
I'm off the clock, Ducarl. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got business at the counting house, it's just down the road.
Guests will note the absence of the landlord from this article.
I've got a game for you. You take a drink, then I take a drink, then we're both drunk. You want a drink? Let's get one for the road.
No, you moron! We could be fired for this.
Ah, sure. A bit of drink never killed anyone.
Tell that to delete the video.
Did you go for a swim earlier? Watch for troublemakers.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre. Of course you don't. Sarin, Bereki, and I made our coin by going unnoticed. The finest thieves in the city. Until we messed with Gortash and he sent the cult after us. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness, or some fuel for the fire. She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Whatever it's called, it's impressive. And it tastes great.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Don't know how to swim.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking, floating down.
Friends, nibble.
Ah, the memories. The blushing mermaids were 50.
Welcome back, mate. What can I get you? Oi, take your time. Wishing you fair winds, mate.
Well, first, a drink, I reckon.
Always been there for me.